I have information and I also have a theory. The first thing I'll talk about is the information. I have a friend who had told me, this is hearsay, okay? I'm not saying it's not, but had told me that they are very good friends or a relative, they didn't say which, but that the spouse is involved in the investigation. And they said that the spouse, they didn't say if it was male or female, said that they had asked questions, but that their spouse would not really give them anything other than this. They said, it's as bad as you think it could be. And so this person said this to my friend, and my friend said, what does that mean? And her friend said, treason? Okay, now that's a fact, and the person that told me this really isn't a person that would go around saying, the other thing about my friend, she passed away not too long ago. I talked to her a week before she passed away. She's on her deathbed, she's dying. She reiterated the same thing. It's hearsay, I understand. My theory is about Hope Hicks, and my theory is this. Now, there was widespread rumor that Hope Hicks had a diary, and she was planning on writing a book after she got out. We've heard nothing about a book deal with Hope Hicks. So more than likely, the diary, Mueller has the diary. He probably subpoenaed the diary, and they have it, and it's all kinds of information. Now, Mueller, I'm sure, has talked to Hope Hicks, and my theory about Hope Hicks is this. Hope Hicks doesn't look like she would want to go to jail, so I think she would tell the truth. That's how I see it. And I'm going on her looks, and I'm also going on just where she comes from. She's from like an upper middle class or wealthy family in New England. She was a model for Calvin Klein, I believe, and I believe her family might have been friends with Calvin Klein, and she looked that way, and that's what I think that's the case. I know that she was a model for, I believe, Calvin Klein, and she comes from a wealthy family. Now, her wealthy family, there's no way they would want their daughter going to jail, so I'm sure Hope Hicks has had, lawyers talking to her the whole time. Don't lie to the FBI. Don't lie. Don't lie to Mueller. Don't lie to the FBI. That, I think, is pretty much fact. And the other fact is that Donald looked at Hope Hicks as his daughter. He'd say stuff like that, but did he really look at her like his daughter? I don't think so. And if you think about the creepy stuff that Donald would say about his daughter, see what I'm saying? Now, Donald, I think the only thing similar to Donald and me would be that this is what I think. I'm going to talk about myself. If a beautiful woman tells me anything, I believe it. How can I not? She's gorgeous. And I think Trump would do the same thing. Trump trusted Hope Hicks. Hope Hicks, I believe, was on the plane when they were talking about, like, what do we say about the Trump Tower meeting after, she was right there. And I think that Mueller probably already has enough corroborating evidence on a lot of this shit that Trump is in serious trouble. And now we have Caine. Man, I'm telling you, I think that Hope Hicks is going to end up being huge. We're going to hear a lot about Hope Hicks. I don't think she's going to go to jail. I don't think that she would have lied on anything. I think that it would have been drilled into her head by her family. And, I'm sure that her lawyer is top-notch. Do not lie to the FBI or do not lie to Mueller. And did you notice how Hope resigned a while ago? Right when she resigned, I was like, uh-oh, Donald, this might not be good. And just recently, there was stuff from the administration, from the White House or whatever, saying there were rumors that he was trying to get Hope Hicks back in the White House. No way she's going back into that. Why? because she's going to be a witness. She's definitely going to be a witness. I'm pretty sure that diary was real. I'm pretty sure she had planned on writing a book. And I'm pretty sure that the book is evidence right now, the diary. So sorry, Trump supporters. I don't think this is going to go well for Donald. Keep in mind, I'm a Republican saying this. I did not vote for him. I never would have voted for him. And yes, I will be gloating